Okay. So, what do we have here? Okay, so right now, as you can probably tell, I'm actually doing something on YouTube because I don't have a shared. So I don't have two screens. I only have one. It's like, yeah, Tom, why don't you go get more? We're gonna be playing this version of Minecraft. This is actually, we have to have cheats enabled here because some stuff. So I figured this is kind of one of those videos that I just want to point out. This is one of those type of things I do now and then. Is yeah, I still play Minecraft. Hell, this live stream is probably no doubt going to have more views than most of my other videos because it has Minecraft in it. And in this adventure, I'm playing as multiple different types of commanders via their armor sets, and I'm playing as a sniper class that's currently one of the other commanders. This wallet here, Town of the Wallet, Wallet of the Town, meaning this is its place. So far, out of was it 8 commanders, some that are from the unknown, I have to put in the unknown area for the unknown soldier. That's referred to. Finally got the guards in, that's why we need sheets. We have this guy, which he doesn't work for some reason. And we have the 2 stores, another guard, and then we also saw the dragon in there, which is actually a shopkeeper, which sells us food because we have a structure already. These we're going to treat as like robots. Technically, they're the people that give us stuff automatically. We can't make this normally, but we need about, let's see here, that's $100 times 10, or in this, we need $100 to order to make a town hall. The idea is to actually make a small town for this, and we can actually start making money by creating half of the materials. We also have guns involved, which is the Modern Warfare add-on, or in this case the mod, along with buying equipment, refunding things. In fact, there's actually a glitch where there's 2 of these set up. One's worth 5 cents, and then the other's worth 10 cents. Doesn't make sense, but I'm not going to fix that because I kind of find the glitch funny. We've already built half of the stuff from scratch, well, besides like the ATMs. This was the most expensive thing to make. I don't even have a tool forge all the way yet, and I'm slowly making a new area. And the guns themselves, now the reason why there's already guns here is the commanders come, here's the commanders that actually fought here, which are all in these tombstones here, if I can see it. There's actually a chief, a thing. The guards will do most of the damage, along with there we go. So the idea was originally defense and stuff. So we have the unknown soldier. This has to be bigger, but because I want to have a nice kind of a big graveyard in a way, for how many mistakes I've done, along with probably a crypt right here. We also have a farm finally, so that means we can now support more people. So that's gonna be fun. We also have this absent stone, which is kind of nice. This is actually the warehouse. As you can tell, the faction color is red. Yeah. So I have the sword that we put up. I put up the sword pedestal. I'm like, yo, okay, let's do this. We had this utility thing. I put this in because I was like, you know what? Why don't we just put this utility thing in just for fun? And that's it. You can actually buy iron from that guy, that thing over there. We also have a water source, a little tap from Mr. Crayfish, his mod, which is highly usable because we're going to need water. We have our guard here, which is, each guard has a particular weapon. As you can tell, that's a Cortana. The other guard has a different type of weapon as well. So yeah, diamond sword. And I have this. Well, you can get it on. You can find it online. It's a item generator. So where items get diamondized or particular things. And of course, we also have the people resolved in here, which has the unknown soldier doesn't have a skeleton in it, but there is actually items buried within these people, along with a few different types of money because of you know, stuff. And for some reason, I put this in this trampoline. It's actually kind of fun, actually. Yeah. So far, I have the sniper character really well. That's why he's wearing barely anything. And so our today's adventure. I think I already took care of the bandit. No, the bandit's still over there. These bandits like to come over now and then. They're actually scripted. They actually come over and attack the town. But they're so freaking close that it's like, you know what? Why don't I just deal with these guys now? What's funny is you can actually hear it. They don't know where it's coming from. They know I haven't scripted enough where they have a brain and everything. Yeah, there's also a Herobrine script, or known as the Haunted Forest script, but I have that currently disabled because it's very annoying with a troll playing. 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I'm taking a whole clip so far. This armor is really good. There you go. These guys, well, actually, slimes can actually overwhelm. Because we're in our swamp, and yes, they do have money. There we go. And you get some additional funds by killing these guys. So, long range is good. Going against these guys as... Hi, slime. Goodbye, slime. Going against these guys, hand to hand. That's how the other guy died, which was an assault rifle. Because assault rifle jammed. Yeah, these guns do actually jam. So that's going to be fun. So the camp is right here. There is a way of getting rid of them, technically by a VR script, but I'm not going to do that yet. In fact, the only reason why they can set up camp so close is because the guards won't actually go and follow. The guards will actually... that's a polar bear. Okay. Must be the Herobrine thing. Of course, always refill your things because you do get your clips back. We get so much. In fact, our warehouse, when I play along, our warehouse actually is currently filled with more particular types of ammos than anything. So here's our warehouse. We're using the crates, so we have a lot of things because this was shipped in. And we also have our building supplies, like the stuff we came in with. Now, the stuff that we came in with was diamonds. That's what the town actually currently has, along with some of our ammunition that shouldn't be in here. And, yeah. I want to keep some of the 50s in here, which I do. The reason why there's so many of these is because there was a glitch with that guy, the one that doesn't work, where he'll give us a whole amount. I think I disabled him. Like there's actually a tool that we can actually do to delete them because we don't need them anymore. But I keep them around just to keep population up. Yeah. Here's our NPC 1 that we don't have to use. We have our crowbar, sledgehammer, all that stuff. These tools are actually used in various ways. So we do actually have a mine that I have been mining around. We did discover iron, so I'm pretty psyched on that. Yeah. So right now I'm playing on options, normal. Yeah, playing on normal. Wow. It's like, can you play without using the cheat commands? One person says. The question is this is kind of one of those type of things where I'm trying to play classy. You know, I'm going to just slowly put in things after such and such. Like I said, this is like a colony kind of thing. I would love to turn this into a server, but that's not going to happen because of issues. This is my own private thing, so whatever. It's not. You can play along, which you require Twitch actually, the Twitch app, and you can install what is it called? Colony things. They don't have the Modern Warfare things, and I added that myself. You're not really supposed to add things to other people's mods, but me, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather actually have guns in here because some monsters are a bit overzealous, especially the skeletons, because the skeletons are a bit more tougher, and having a nice antimatter rifle or some other weapons is actually very helpful. But I don't recommend editing the mods because you may break the game a bit. In fact, there's actually another thing that I believe I had earlier, which was, yay, coal. Yeah. The only material that can really be shipped in is technically iron, and the rest has to be bought. Unless I have prices on different things. Now, because this is not an open server, I don't have to actually balance it from what the stock market says. Yeah, I look at the stock market for actual figuring out prices on how much I should charge for material in-game. Yeah. Besides, I think everyone actually agrees on a few things on that. Is money does actually not enough currency. That's what that mod's called. And we also have Pam. God, I love her food mods. Makes me so hungry. But still, this actually was found. Believe it or not, a creeper blew up a hole. Literally, I had to replace this whole bunch of dirt here. But yeah, this was actually all in this general area where my cursor is in the way. Well, actually, all of this area was actually filled with dirt, and then you can kind of tell the grass is slowly reclaiming it. It was actually all done stuff. I gotta go attend to the fields now. There is this thing. I used to have someone named Resident Demon that also would play too, but her computer can't handle 1.10. I have no idea why, but it just can't. And the way I had it was we did have some weapons installed. We had like towns and stuff, but we were slowly trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, it's a legit town. But the idea with this map now, actually have a trash bin, which we throw away stuff. I'll just put rotten flesh in there. I'm not going to empty it. That's like items that we don't need any further. So this right here, we do crouch physical. Let's the account stuff itself is for a whole different other thing. I'm not going to use that because I want to use this. And right away, someone's OCD is like, oh my god, this wallet's horrifying. Actually, they give you a lot of spaces for how much money you have. You can actually combine all the cash all together, but I recommend keeping change, because you can't go back down from a quarter down to like a dime or penny. That's where you're going to need the custom NPCs for that, or get the attack mobs for, yeah. You can't put anything else in here. You can't put iron in here. It's only meant for cash. So let's organize this real quick because someone's OCD is probably going. I'm probably going to see a comment saying, "You need to clean up your wallet right now." That's all I can think of right now because someone's gonna yell and scream saying that in the comments, which I've already see right now. Yeah. There. Happy now? Okay. We can just put that in there. Town of the wallet. That's how much money we have for this town. Once the wallet goes to empty, that means that means how much money the town's actually worth. That's the whole idea. That's what Anne didn't like about it. Well, technically Resident Evil. Oops. Yeah, she didn't like how there's actually a town's funds because it's like, why does it have to be valued? Also shows how much the town is technically worth and how much resources are coming out of it. Someone in a business perspective gets what I'm talking about. The ones that don't get what I'm talking about is the more money the town has, the more money the town can actually do things. Like, for example, have this cool brick right here, which is submersible, well, brick of copper, along with having like a well, or having more merchants, or even having an auto building be constructed, or being able to pay employees or guards. Most people that play SimCity or games that feature money, in Minecraft, it's like, oh, we don't have to do that. It's like, well, you can also tell griefers, or in this case, major military units, to actually deal with them. To get rid of the camp completely. It'll be safer. Now you can see all the deaths I have. That's why I have beast tombstones. So those death things I'm not going to remove. Those deaths over in those general areas, which was a J, not M. By the way, these are the Wall of Fame. These are the devs, along with, I don't know what that is. Okay, so here's what it looks like before. Here's a different map. This is a different save. But right away, this town is actually a story map. That's going to be modified later. Here's our map. This is another map that was played but failed on. So we have these. Let's see here. We have that, that, and that. Let's get rid of some of these waypoints, actually. I could just remove all of them. On single player, you can teleport to yours if you have cheese enabled. On multiplayer, you cannot teleport. Here's our wall, and here's the island of I don't know, which I'm probably gonna put like some boss stuff up there, maybe, just to make it look fun. Go to add mode and then put like some monsters up there, or like a camp. That sounds fun. That'd be fun to take on. Make it challenging enough where I'm going to need to think of how to actually defeat it, and then not do anything to that and forget how to actually defeat whoever's up there. That'd be fun. Get this whole area into a town because we have the bandits over in this general area. And the next building I want to make, besides a warehouse, because that's going to be deemed as a warehouse, but the NPCs are not liking this warehouse. It's not even done. I gotta finish the warehouse before I build another structure. But the next building I want to make is actually a barracks, a military barracks. Yeah. There's rules within every game that I normally put up. Rules that you don't normally have to follow, but you can just make all in one building and say, okay, we have the barracks on this, we have a shop here, we have the thing here. I'm like, okay. We also have a mine down below, and then up here, I was gonna think of putting in like more crates. So we're gonna start developing more resources as we go. I already got the custom NPCs crates in here. As you can tell, it's gonna get nighttime. We do have some food. We have some industrial hemp. The bear kind of freaks me out a bit. The hemp, which is this stuff right here, can actually be used in different things. We can actually press our U key, and it will show us that we can actually make some totem fiber, a gunpowder barrel, which I don't know what that does yet. I have to actually get the book for it. A hemp core, which I don't know what that does yet. It's not hemp rope cable for display purposes. It does not transmit power, obviously. Hemp is also going to be turned into string. That's how we get those banners. So all we're doing with the custom NPCs is creating shops and getting stuff that we can't normally get easily. Or in this case, what can be generated with current funds. Iron, of course, will go up if I decide to keep up with the stock market on that. Of course, corn can also be sold, because, you know, corn can be used for a lot of things. In fact, in America, we actually consume a lot of corn. In fact, it's consumed in, like, everyday beverages, actually. Bet you didn't know that. People, my own friends that are in America, like the sodas actually require corn syrup. So there's a little food lesson with you, because Pam brings this up. Corn, we can bring that to this guy. We can sell it for some muns. There we go. So keep selling it for muns, but we need 16. So yeah. I actually got shot by a skeleton. That's why this is that. I'm making this. There is berries. There is all kinds of stuff. So a sleeping bag. That was really hard to make, actually. And we can put our food inside here. So invaders, on the other hand, warehouses are the best place to actually attack. No, seriously. Raiding parties will always try finding where the warehouse is, where most things are. In fact, most places will tell you it's better to attack a warehouse when no one's around than to actually engage the town itself. That's how most bandits and raiders function, actually. Is all you have to do is just get rid of, well, if you want to keep raiding, you keep the town active. But if you have a really sycophantic leader that is like, you know what, we should just get rid of this town because they're going to get stronger over time, yes. But if you keep them weak enough where it's hard for them to get payment, or you have those people called the White Knight. Some people don't know what I'm talking about, but White Knights are the ones that go and try defeating stuff, like the players, on the other hand. They'll go and deal with them constantly. Like if you ever play Skyrim, or Fallout, or any RPG game that says, please get rid of these bandits for us, and we'll be happy about that, so we don't worry about them. We don't have that because we're a colony. So technically, that 100 gold that you get may what the town actually can afford to actually give out. In fact, you can actually make a lot of money dealing with certain things, but most people won't do it for the money. Like Minutemen. Minutemen want to keep people safe. And the guards, as you can tell, will automatically react to that. Getting up the loot and arrows is actually pretty good, so when you have to resort down to a bow and arrow, you won't do it as much. Still. So I'm gonna hope, if else, I'm probably gonna listen to like have Yarns later. So each soldier that fails, more hand. Ah. So yeah, hardcore is where we lose the map when something like that happens, when someone dies. Actually use our washing machine here, because our vendor here. Oh, it sounds weird. Let's use a washing machine. See how it's cleaning? Let's stop that. So our door really went up. It doesn't work on custom armors though. I don't know why. It just does. So having a washing machine is pretty cool. In fact, we can dishwasher, which we need quartz, which that's gonna be expensive in clay. Quartz, on the other hand, I think you can actually, yeah, it's quart blocks, which can be turned to another thing, and nothing else. Well, gens, so it generates a certain percentage and stops. So we need to actually go to the nether, or hell in this case, in order to get one of those things. Actually, quartz is actually found in certain parts of there. I'm gonna have you actually find that in mountain areas, in fact. And partial forests deep underground. That Minecraft is different reality, different rules. Get it? That's what I do for when I'm thinking. I see the whole town here. Shift, stop. Okay. Probably whip out the sleeping bag. Everybody likes the sleeping bag. Oh. Now zombies can burn. Alright, so okay, today's objective, work on that. So talking constantly. Okay. Notice that this goes to your when on body. You can do that. Oh, can only sleep at night. Oh, that's cool. That's why my armor went over here. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, why am I looking at that? I want to look at this one. Okay. Cool part about having advanced tools available. We need that salt for some stuff. Actually, this is much organized. It's actually not the organization thing that I had, which was my OCD a bit, which is putting material here. This is where the major blocks go. In fact, technically, I just want this stuff over here. Put the hammer on here. Put that on there. Of course, we're gonna need some roof stuff. No, well, we need that, that. Of course, these. So, man, this is gonna be like one of those let's build things. Okay. Best part is we already have something known as my favorite board, an architect thing. This right here automatically makes some people confused, but I'll explain this easily. It mainly crafts different things actually. Makes custom items mainly from railings, other. What else is other? It's like, oh yeah, we'll just do this slab, stairs, and other things. rails, arches, windows, which we can easily make from any material that we can get. So it's a classic, which we can make some really good stuff, like the framing, which we can do with a few stuff here. That goes around the stuff here, crowning. This is like the round stuff. This makes kind of neat some stuff, but we're gonna be working on roofing. So, what roof we're going to be doing? I'd like these to be straight, but we can't do that because that's what the thing does not have. Sometimes this makes 1 into 2 or 2 into 1. It depends what we're gonna do. In fact, we'll have to work on the roof itself. So let's make the corners. Now, corners make 1 of 3. And we're going to turn this into birchwood. So we'll have a birchwood corner. One more. Well, it actually has to be birchwood all. Going to do that. Now, we're going to need to do more soon with everything else here, because we don't have that. I'm going to keep the birchwood in here. The wood stays in there for a bit. So we're going to work on that now. Technically there is scaffolding. That's scaffolding. The scaffolding that we can actually use. This is the hell. Okay, so scaffolding we can actually use in immersive engineering, but we need some particular tools. In fact, this is treated wood. Make treated wood is actually. How do you make treated wood? Because it's immersive engineering, so you'll have to put it through a machine to get treated. Yay. What was it? Microscope. I love how it just has like these blank things that don't show up. It's real fun. So we have like the steel scaffolding, the treated wood, yeah, for some reason it doesn't show all the items. Swatch scanner, but it just says certain things. We also have scaffolding from different blocks. There's actually another thing called platform. I think that's what it's called. Because it's special plate. I can actually go into the actual creative mode real quick and actually find what I'm talking about. Actually, here it is. Platforms. We can actually, it's from a mod, so we can actually look into it, which we actually need the platformer. Requires any kind of crafting table, some red dye, and some iron. So let's make that so we can start making these. Alright. So we need red dye and so I can actually start working on the roof without feel like I'm going to fall down and die. So what that means, so I don't want to die with everything in my inventory, because reclaiming it is going to be a pain. Let's go put away some of our stuff and look for some red roses, or something mainly red, or creation of red, which red is a base color, so it's hard to create without getting it from nature. Oh shit! So we'll have to go out and explore more. I'll be on the lookout for more red stuff. I get furious. Yeah, it's furious. Oh, some hardened clay. I wonder that's here. Of course, there's always a report. Long as the guy makes it back, I can write this stuff down. Reports saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, we've discovered some sheep here." In fact, since for funniness we're doing live streaming, we can go off of the notes off of the live stream. What's that? Makes my life a lot easier. So technically, the guy that's actually recording, I don't have a name for him yet. So yeah, pays different people, you know. Let's have some chickens here too, and some flour. Flour! Oh my God, red tool. Game is lagging a bit. There we go. So that's generating new area. Plus, we've discovered plums. That means now, well, when we start working on it, we have a few gardens here. I would pick them up, but I kind of don't want to right now, because we've just made a note of it. Look, more sugar cane. Sugar cane grows better in sand than it does anywhere else. So I'm talking about the lag right there. Well, he should have brought food with him, but he's just doing a good total scout, technically, when the story goes. Cool, right? You can kind of wonder how the landscape generates. Because we have biomes aplenty, the artists work really hard on making the biomes look as realistic as possible. Ooh. I know, it's like, why are you just gathering flowers? Flowers equal dyes. See? Dyes. And colonies need things. We don't accept those merchants there. Yeah, another tulip. We had a particular person that deals with flowers, for example, but this person requires, well, all things. You want to gather as many tulips as possible, or in this case flowers, is one, we'll have enough samples for things. These now need 2 dye here. Well, actually, at least have 2 of these blue things here, so we can start planting more. Ooh, look at this. We have a plum. And it's harvestable, too. Plum. One of my other favorite fruits. We also have nutmeg. Even better. So now we can mark that there's nutmeg in the area. This is what pathfinding or scouting does. Actually, every Minecrafter does this. Is scout looks around, see what resources are available. Avocado. Avocado is used as a filler in most places. In fact, it's a jungle fruit, not a thing. So we have avocados here in this area. So you now know that there's avocados. The problem is now it's getting nighttime, so that's a problem. We should head back to town. That's probably the map. Note the coordinates. So now I know that there's more stuff out here. I would harvestable. I would take these and do something else with them. You can always get from gardens here. So you get some food and some stuff. That's how most colonies start off. Oh crap, it froze. That's how most colonies and most people start off, is some of these gardens are unidentifiable until you break them up and see what's in them. It's also in real life, is some plants you can't identify just yet. That's very loud. we have plums, we have apple, we have an apple tree at the colony. We have water source. In nature, it is okay to drink from certain places. Ooh. We do have some mobs starting to spawn, so time to get the gun out. I would kill the cow, but it's good to note that they're here, so we can farm them later. Along with chickens. Sure that they generate elsewhere, but when you have some other things put in. Walnuts. There's a harvest one. There we go. Okay, so there's a lot of sheep here, a lot of certain plants. So, yeah. Parts of me, the explorer side says I should keep exploring. Another part of me says it's dark and I should return back because I already got what I need. And this is like, if you ever play Fallout Shelter or anything, you have a team that has to go out and look for stuff. And right away, we already know our town is on the other side of the river. So, we should have our town come out more. Well, settlement in this case. We have chickens. Swimming. That's piggy. Yay. Bacon later. Also good to get the eggs too. Chickens. No red flour. Probably pick. Well, since we'll have enough samples, that's good. Oh crap. This creeper hasn't spotted me yet. What I love about the Modern Warfare mod is mobs have to directly look at you before they can engage you, or they hear you talking on the mic. So now we know that let's light up this area more before we head fully into the colony. We'll have to get rid of these trees here. These right here. There. See? That's actually a nice little dark area here. Now we can see when something happens. NPCs are also limited to what they can see at night too. Hey, it's a creeper head. We can hang this up. There. We have a creeper head. That's our trophy. Now, let's go and start crafting our handy dandy bench. First, let's store our stuff. We have aluminum now. Yay. Let's go store what we just gathered. Door. Okay, so how about for ingots yet? We do have some skeletons. Those are for the dead bodies. Those are for anyone that actually died. Mainly. Yeah, horrifying. That's for every time a hero dies. Mainly. Let's get that out. I'm going to need some wood. Put some of the flowers in here. What we've discovered so far. There's no putting everything in here. That's for right now. So we can deal with it later. Go to the next box and just do whatever. Yeah. Right away, someone's like, "Oh my God, Tom, you ass." Yeah. Sorry for using constant swearing. Trying to be less swearing, which is really hard to do. Anyway. Okay. So we do have Endermen that like used to creep on us. No! Yet the creepers don't freaking get attacked by the guards. The guards, on the other hand, chunk error, don't do anything actually about the creepers, which really upsets me actually. Yeah, this is how I discovered that mine is by this. I would shut off creeper damage, but it's kind of useful in some ways. Annoying, but useful. That's how you discover that cave, actually. Nice creeper blowing up on me. Falling a few meters down. That's how that other person died. I'm gonna actually put this block popper inside here. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna just sleep. I don't have to worry about getting blown up by these freaking guys, by the green little bastards. Alright, so now we have the anvil. That's now down there. Great. How far works? Soft is still there. Oh, maybe it was probably great. Now this one doesn't work. That's broken. Great. Can actually buy a pistol. Yeah, ammo's pretty cheap. So I'm a Dragon Wolf. Requires certain types of ammo. Everything requires certain types of ammo, actually. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so you know how we have the top floor? Let's actually move all of this equipment. Keep the ATM out here. Because we have a scaffold right there. Let's move half of our equipment upstairs. Because I don't like coming out here and exposed every time. Which I believe everyone can agree on that. We can't move the well. Because, you know, that's our property line if we were playing Kingdoms. Speaking of which, I probably should start playing that again. These NPCs will reset over time. In fact, I'm going to go and actually cook something now in-game. Because we're low on hunger and everything else. About these little platform things is we can put down the scrap table, which we need right there, and then put this back in here. So we saw a path stuff. Put down a creative bunch. Put that right there, and then now we can create path platforms, which I'd like to actually craft, which, in fact, we don't know how to set this up yet. So let's figure this out. Let's see here, I is storage. Entails that I need for crafting. 2, which is what's crafted out. 3. Let me put down here, this is sized. This is the output buffer, is temporary, crafted. Okay. Alright. Let's go back. Neat. Even that's that. Go back home. So, I take it we're going to actually need certain material. Terrific. There's even micro blocks in here. Okay. So, how do we make that? I take it we're going to need different material, actually, because that looks like all wood there. Great. And by the way, we have access to all of our parts right here, because they're all connected. There we go. See how it says platform? Because it has a storage, we can actually store things right onto the side there. So now, actually, there we go. That. Oh. Go. Perfect. That means now we can make a support thing, which you're going to need a lot of. In case we have another particular mod installed, which is one particular mod that everyone should be aware of is called realistic. I think it was called realistic weight, and things would actually fall, collapse on itself. Very scary stuff. Most Minecrafters that don't know what I'm talking about, it's one of those type of mods that, oh my god, it's kind of a pain. If you like realistic things, well, there you go. Just all you have to do is just install that mod, and then building and your structures will never be the same. No, seriously. In fact, there was also another mod I had that was how do I do this again? I'm trying to remember how to do one particular thing. With certain mods, now I'm going to probably turn that window into a balcony, actually. So that window right there is going to be a balcony, so we can actually use our wooden frames here, which we can just... There we go. Make more wooden frames, which are best of having temporary structures up, so when you build something, you don't have to, you know, worry about it too much. And this one mod is actually kind of interesting because actually Resident Demon, and his name's now, he has a new name called a001tom. I have a feeling someone's going to be saying, hey, that sounds oddly familiar, which it is from a game called Undertale. He didn't like how realistic it was, because you could get realistic diseases, putting torches too close towards certain things, like, I don't know, like, well, let's just say fire would start really easily. Say if you had a torch the way that I have it down there, we would have a fire happen, because, you know, wood and fire don't normally mix. In fact, that's the two. See, like, where is it? Like right here, things will get heating up, and you kind of don't want these two kind of touching too much. Otherwise, you'll have a nice fire. So that's why I have it 3 high. That and you can climb up this. Cool. Even better. We'll have that interesting bit there. Yeah. That's what I love about scaffolding. Find out new things every time you play this game. Yep. Actually, what was it? Well, I'm finding it was funny how I would make all these crazy things, and my guy's hungry, so let's make some foods. Yeah. Let's actually use some of the town's capital, because, you know, we can, technically, because we need the town's capital to actually do stuff. Unfortunately, Navi, which is our... which is our material seller, needs to be reset. That means all AIs need to be reset. Avo needs to be deleted, actually, because once we reset him, he's going to actually act weird. That's why we need the NPC one. Let's see here. Although, let's delete him. And then reset all. Means these Azrael guys will be there. Yeah. Kind of mad at a particular thing. So now we have our guards back. Let's see, we need to get some money, so we need like $1 or something. Okay. Get some muns out. It's like, hey, aren't you supposed to be saving that capital? Well, first of all, you can start harvesting, getting a lot more capital for what you want, but we need materials. I'm not going to spend several times in the mine looking for a material I know I'm not going to be able to find correctly. In fact, I need to actually turn this. In fact, I can actually turn this into steel. Well, not on this version, but the tool forge and everything. We need to actually make pickaxes. Yeah, and we have our pedestal of awesomeness. So it's actually named something. I'm looking for. Here's our pick. We also have our chisel. See, I still liked using our wooden pick friend because easy to take apart stuff. Now we need our hatchet or axe. There we go. I can show my inventory not too full. I want to move the ATM over to scaffolding over here. Now it looks more like, oh, that's cool, there's an ATM there. That means now we should be able to take this guy out. It means we can fill this up. Harvest levels iron. We can't pick that up yet. These guys require. Let's pick these guys up because I want to turn this into something else. And we can work on the roof more. Chris, my guy is hungry, and he won't regenerate hearts until we do that. And this other thing, we can regenerate hearts by snoozing. Let's take a different game rule. That will turn the upstairs into a workshop instead of a storage area. There we go. Wooden raise. Oh yeah, because that's like already set up. This actually pretend handrail. More of that. Let's put down all of our equipment first before we start making more stuff. Oh, that anvil is going to be real fun if that falls. Let's get our tree board set up here. We almost have all of our tools set up, and then we just put away some more material already. We go. So, we should start making more of a fence as well. Let's put our bullets there. Okay, like I said, let's make some food. So, we have most of his corn. We already have enough corn feed here, enough corn meal. I want to actually do is get some eggs, which we have. I could make some regeneration potions, some healing, or even just getting some bacon and eggs or bread. I kind of want to actually. We also have milk here too. I have a sense for 2 seeds. That's kind of a problem. Let's see here. What can we make with our cornmeal? Because that's what we have. We can make. Well, if we had fish. We have whatever this is called. Hush puppies. It's a light meal. We also have the ability to make cornbread or frittata, which requires water and that. And we just need to make a skeleton. So to make a skeleton, we need some iron. So we can easily make that because we already have half the ingredients right there. As part of this, we can just go right to this. Oh, we can't grab it. Can we grab this? Nope. Let's grab that out. Put that in. Look at that, 16. Put that in there. Put that in the platform. There we go. Can't actually put that in there. Now we actually have that. Now this should have new crafting recipes in it, or not. Yep, on that crafting recipe. New ones. Okay. So now we actually have to go grab some water. And we already have a bucket. Well, we can actually craft a bucket if we need one. It should be... Let's grab some eggs too. Make a frittata. Make what the land can give you, right? So if I had a chef character in here, I could just purchase food, or have food available to me at any point. Here we go, some fresh water. Let's expand another thing. I have enough iron for... Did I put away the iron? I did. I put the iron in the thing here. So let's make another bucket, because I don't feel like going all the way over there. And there. That was just kind of intuitive, but let's see here. I want to use the tap because this is when the tap isn't working. So here's our tap. This gives us fresh water. Some water. Scoop right up. There we go. You can put it right inside the well too. Or not. There we go. Now, to turn this into fresh water, we just bring it to any crafting table or our in-game crafting. We need to go to our crafting table anyway, because it's a certain way of doing something. Well, what we're going to be doing is, I kind of don't want to use that coal yet, because we can use that coal for something else. So now let's actually put our skillet in here. Our water. Yeah, we have a frittata, which is a light snack. We can't keep the skillet in here. Let's make some more fresh, clean water. If we do that. There we go. Now what we can do with the frittata, we can turn this into a taco. Fires lettuce and any type of looks like cooked steak or beef, and cheese, or a random taco, which has a lot of stuff in it, including an avocado and cheese and lime juice. Or we can turn it into a fish taco, which requires cooked fish, lettuce, stuff along with a cutting board. Or we can also have a bean burrito, which requires beans, rice, and cheese, and also a skillet. An avocado taco, which requires cooked chicken, avocado, and down here, which is a avocado taco, which requires pork. And we can also have nachos, which requires cheese, and a cutting board, which we need a cutting board, which we can easily make. So I'm kind of wanting to make a. Of course, you won't let me take anything out unless I directly access you. So let's go and make. It's like, yeah, I am compatible with Tinker's Construct. That and that. There we go, cutting board. Now we can put those items back. Let's make some cheese, actually. Now we actually have to buy milk from. Alright? Now means we can go back to our friend here. Don't need $10 for that. $10 for milk. You believe it? Actually, that might actually happen at some point. So we'll get some milk. Thank you. Okay. Believe it or not, the only reason why I'm making the Mexican food thing here, I like nachos more. We're actually going to need some salt and a pot, which requires 4 more of that. So when you look at it, that's the stuff that we craft. In fact, Pam makes me even more hungry. I want to put one in there. Put all of our other recipes in here. So when you actually join a server and be a chef, and it's a first in colonists, it's your job to keep everyone fed. Right away. What do I need to actually pick up a pickaxe? Okay. Let's go to you. We need $2.25 to get some more iron. What's funny is I'm just gonna keep the dollars in here because I, for one, are going to be needing some more. Some 5 of that. Yeah. We're supposed to have all the stuff already pre-made, like the kitchen ingredients, but I didn't feel like it. So now we actually have to make. Just take all that stuff out of here. Handy dandy. Pot is this called? Oh yeah, pot. I put our milk in there. What? Okay. We can do all kinds of stuff with a pot. Crafting, making various things. We already have milk, so we can actually make butter this way, which requires heavy cream, but we also are forgetting one crucial ingredient: salt. Yeah, apparently it's a good stabilizer for certain things. So salt can be found. So eventually we'll have things already set up. I mean, the merchants will change. You can tell that's kind of a cool design here. So now we have a butter. Now we have cheese. I can take that away. Put a fatella in there. Cutting board. And some cheese. And now we have some nachos. Notice how much it feeds. There we go. It even shows how much we'll get fed. There. Health will reset. Yay. That means we can continue. Unfortunately, it's now 7 p.m. Oh no! Do you know what that means? It means, well, it means we gotta start wrapping up and hurrying. Yeah. It's kind of sad, actually, because of how limited this is. The reason why is because my neighbor is going to start blasting fireworks off very soon, close to his house, along with TNT. Not Minecraft TNT, you can just mute your sound. Realistic TNT, which in fact is actually illegal. And is very, very annoying, actually, because when you're trying to do something, or 4th of July is in like a few days, so I'm not going to get any sleep whatsoever. Cops don't do crap, by the way, in my neighborhood. Well, in my town. As a little FYI. Kinda sad, really. Anyway, on a better note, we now have the tools and the awesomeness on now making more better food. We now know how to make a fatella. We now have 2 buckets, so we don't have to constantly buy, but we're going to be needing milk from him more. There should be a return thing for buckets soon. Otherwise we're going to accumulate a lot of. We have a creeper. We also have our washing machine here. I'll wait until... And of course this guy sells 32 soap for $5. So I can afford to wash these things. Plus wash out all the creeper splooge all over it. Yeah, creepers will splooge on your equipment. You want to wash that stuff off because apparently in their how to make more of them and how you see more is more they explode, the more you tend to see. In fact, that's what one particular person, a game theorist, says of why they blow up randomly. I say, hug me, I want to explode in your face. And right away it's like, no, get away from me. Why everyone doesn't like creepers is because they're technically Minecraft's way of blowing stuff up. Which I think they're closest to Taliban or whatever, I don't know. Whatever it is. Yay. Whatever they are, they just don't like it. They hate everyone. In fact, most people have a few things that are there. So, right away, I'm probably gonna have like an angry Muslim just say, "Why do you do this? Why?" My response to that, before you start ranting on my page and having more people wonder what the hell I'm talking about, is have a bad rap, along with Christianity and a few other things. In fact, that's why I'm picking on them now. So if you're Christian, congratulations. You are technically worshipping a two-faced god. I just want to point this out. If you don't know what two-faced god means, actually, some people will know what two-faced means, but I kind of don't care. So we'll talk later on this. Anyway, let's focus on Minecraft. Anyway, we come here to play Minecraft. And right away, someone is just thinking, hey, what happens when you have the children of Adam come to realistic our world and seeing how what our world looks like without everything else? I'm now kind of upset now. No, seriously, children of Adam on our world. Zombie thinks it's a good idea, right, Zombie? See, he thinks it's a really good idea. No, you don't. But you definitely agree that the children of Adam are just like, really? No need to swear at them. Oh, just because... Oh, it mocks your faith. Well, you eat brains, for crying out loud. No, it does not mean... It does not mean it's just simple as that. No! Wait, you have a point there, zombie. Why is the Pope wearing... You think that's sexy, that the Pope's wearing that? That is a very valuable... That's a really good point, actually. It's not that funny, actually. What? Yes, Ken Hovind is not a doctor. No, it doesn't mean he's out of Tom's trust either. It also... Wait, what? What do you mean by that? No, he made his son more afraid of the dentist. Yes, he already had the Novocaine shot, so the kid won't... Dude, I'm having an argument with you. You know what? That was the weirdest argument I've ever had with a zombie. That's the weirdest thing I've ever done. Anyway, I have no idea what the hell it was about, but yeah. So, yeah, kind of wondering how many people I just offended, but at the same time, very highly amused with myself. That's how crazy I am, by the way. And one person is laughing their butts off right now. I can just feel someone's laughing. My job is now complete of what I've just done. Yes. And this is... And, that's funny. But still, I have a point. People that don't know what they're talking about doesn't know anything about cheese. I am not kidding. Anyway. So, yeah. Actually, the fanfiction of, what's her face? Anesia Sarkeesian. Yes, this lady. I should say actual, not lady, but more malign, rude person. Because, apparently, she thinks it's, what's the word, male patriarchy that I am making fanfiction of her. Because of her profile. She obviously doesn't know what I'm talking about, actually. What I was trying to actually explain to her that her behavior towards other people, other feminists, when I mean by others, I mean like everyone. The hell? Yeah. Apparently the game's now offended that I am trying to actually make a hilarious fanfiction of several people that I find very entertaining. Most other people are like, why are you gonna pick on Anita? I'm not picking on her. In fact, she is a part of a thesis, actually. Right away, 10 people are like, well. Kids are like, well. Thesis, as in this case, is actually referred to as a piece of article of paper that states of a particular fort or something in general. This means, yay, means our wonderful friend, if you actually research Anita, you find out that she likes to overstretch the truth on stuff. But her research has shown what she plays. Actually, look at what she plays. Then look what she says about those games. Yeah. Well, anyway, I just want to point that out. Yeah. It's okay if a ton of male characters die, but when female characters die, everyone's angry. That I find interesting. No, think about it. Have you ever seen a female lead or a female character die in front of the camera besides a male lead? Go ahead, look it up. Go ahead, we'll wait. No, seriously. You could find one gritty movie that has it. Congratulations. Did you notice how a lot of people deemed it unfavorable? Yeah. I wonder why. Well, enough of me talking about this, because I think everyone's getting bored. I'm getting bored talking about it. In fact, someone's already reported this video already, saying that this is apparently racial. Who's Rachel? No. Rachel, the lady that wants to eat your soul? That person? Oh, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, look at that, we're having fun. And I'm surprised our neighbor isn't blowing up again. He does this every Friday. Well, he does it a lot. Yep. And right then and there, Tom just got more subscribers. Moral of the story. Okay. Moral of the story of each person. Your behavior is shown, looked at, criticized, and more importantly, laughed at. Why do I say laughed at? No, I'm not kidding. Some people don't get it. Why people laugh. Because mainly for the lulz. Oh, and I was watching Thunderfoot. He was just talking about something scientific. Ow. I was really not that really bright to do. And several of these people, knowledge creationists, were like saying, that's not true. It's complete lies. It's like, it's in textbooks. Those are lies. Like, what else do you think is lies? Because I'm now extremely curious. And it goes back and forth, saying this is bull, this is lie, this is bull. But then when you look at it, observations of things. That's how stuff works. Anyway, it's just hilarious what people think, really. And the fact that I have to actually redesign the roof again because of how the design has to go. Like then and there, someone's laughing their asses off. Their butts off, I mean. Because we have to keep this appropriate. It's like, ha, you have to redo the roof because of how your design is. Ha ha. My response is, go f yourself. And they're like, oh god. I'm like, yeah. You ever wonder if the people that work on buildings are afraid of heights? I always wondered that. Oh. Anyway. Put actual link. Stuff there. Heh. Heh. Because some people don't even use these little clever things. There we go. And that means now we have to cut down more of those trees. Those trees are, ow, almost hardest to cut. Now seriously, those are the hardest trees to cut because they'll break your axe in a couple seconds. In fact, we have more of these trees to cut than the others. Well, okay. So this is to actually end the broadcast here because, one, I have too much stuff to do. And yeah. Well. Thank you for watching. I hope I hope this was actually entertaining. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. This is the end of this video. And maybe I might do more of this later. Leave a like or something else, or a comment saying what I messed up, or you think we need to take that pig that we saw earlier and put it as king of Minecraft. Anyway, any other comments, or if you want to name that guy that I'm playing as, the outfit or whatever, please leave a thing. If you guys want to see more Minecraft stuff, leave a like or comment, or just view this couple thousand times to figure out what the hell I'm talking about. And please look up and probably subscribe to some of those people, besides Anita Sarkeesian and Ken Hogan, which cheated on his taxes. Still. Anyway, see you guys later.